bousculer, je mets journal au lieu de l'eau. C'est cool, je bellonne, on a pas rien à parler. Si là, je m'envoie un pic de l'eau, où les gens la retta volaste, ciao per un grano di sicuro, quando giova torne l'uomo pollo, di notte di legno, se colles per la giornata, hanno perso la cura giunta, all'artista per sono voglia di
Alright, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess it shouldn't say Vision Daisuke. It should say Vision Nagai on the top there, right? Because I envision this character being in one of these modern anime 2D games, and you know, we prayed, we asked for the character, we begged for the character in the survey, character survey. No, I guess it was a beta survey. And check it out, we got 2B. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you all doing well. Yo, minerals, we got flowers, a Kirime. What's up? Hope you doing well. Wasn't that Kaguya and Chika? Vision Yoko Taro. Yeah. So like, yeah, the character, like, who knows if the character is good or bad. Honestly, what should matter right now, when the character just rolls out, is the character cool and fun? And the answer is yes. So, I don't know, like, I don't know if I like listening to top level players, like, discussing things on day one, you know. Sure, they're really good. They're really good at what they do. I highly respect their play, but, you know, it's hard. You know, it's hard to just base, you know, it's hard to. What am I trying to say here? It's really hard to, like, just say yes or no, be black or white. You know, be 100% confident that the thing is good or bad when the thing comes out, like, literally frame one. You know what I mean? If anything, that tells me how I don't know, how quick to judge people can be, I suppose, right? Isn't it it's not even day one yet. It's like literally less than 24 hours. Actually, maybe a little bit more than that. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. Tricycle, what's up? I was told you can just do 360 instead of 720. At least that's what it looked. Well, I took out of the diaphone streams, diaphony streams. Yeah. Okay. Well, 2V's closure, blackout. Fair enough. Oh, Amaka, how's it going? Yeah, she is a flaccid Big Mac. You know, how you doing, man? And Tricycle, it's easier to get a good conclusion by week 2 if you start the discussion on day 1. Fair enough. Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I start the discussion on day 1, but, you know, day 1 shouldn't just be like, guys, she's just absolute shit. You should listen to me because I'm the best. You know, that is not much of a discussion, but the discussion should open up. You know, day 1, 100%. Yo, Rena, how's it going? Glory to mankind. Doing good, brother. How are you? I'm doing very well. Yeah. So I was I was mentioning yesterday that 2B is like a Big Mac. You know, the Big Mac you see on TV on like a TV commercial. I'll turn down this a little bit. You know, on TV it looks juicy. It looks very saucy. It looks very appetizing. You know, they advertise this Big Mac on TV. But when you actually order it and you get it, it's like, you know, it's a little soggy. It's kind of flaccid. So like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, it doesn't look as good as it did on TV, but, you know, finna get a bite into this, right? You just take a big chomp out of it. You know, it's still pretty good. It's still delicious. I'll eat it. So, you know, that's like the that's like the overall impression we're getting out of TV right now. She's like, not as cool as we thought she was, but you know, she got she's like junk food, right? You know, whatever. I'm just gonna eat it anyway. It's gonna be delicious. And for you know, us low tier mains, you know, us Ferry players anyway, you know, man, we were like fine. We were living life, having chicken McNuggets, McHappy Meals on the daily, right? With what we're dealt with in regards to fairies. So like 2B for us, you know, she's a Big Mac. No, we're gonna eat that shit. I love it. Anyway, glory to mankind. Glory to man-child. You should listen to the guy. There's arcades in the back. Whatever he says is there. You go. Oh, I mean, don't even listen to me day 1. Don't even listen to me. I'm just an old guy. If anything, you know, the character is fun. If I say this character's good, this character's bad on day 1, you guys call me out on it. It's just yeah, no, I that is not what I you know, whatever. That's not, you shouldn't listen to me if I say stuff like that. But yeah, you want to see some 2B merch there, minerals? You'll check it out. First of all, yo, I got my 2B shirt. All right, yo, check this out. My wife got this for my birthday, or actually, yeah, for my birthday. This is the 2B poster signed by Kira Buckland herself. Let's see, I didn't prepare for this, but anyway, those are. This is the only merch I have at arm's reach. I got a lot more stuff. A lot of stuff upstairs and stuff. You know, I got figures and that sort of thing. But yeah, hope you're doing well. He came in with the uniform. Your wife is the most basic human being on the planet. She's pretty dope. There's a really good reason why we're married, you know. Let me. Oh, the camera is a little bit weird here too. Okay, there you go. Zoom in. CSI go zoom in. There you go. Carnival Nights, how's it going? I'm here for TB training. You're in the right place because we're going to be doing quite a bit of training, a little bit of labbing, quite a bit of labbing actually, and some Twitter text sharing. I did see this one tweet though. I thought I'd share with you guys. I don't know. I can't pull it up right now, but it was something like, it was in a post where people are dooming about 2B. Yeah, this character is crap. This character is shit. You know, top player says that, and then there's like a reply below it, and it was so wholesome. It was like, 2B did not give up on mankind, so I will not give up on her. I'm like, damn. You know, what a chat. I wish I said that first. I need to see how people lab. I swear I don't know how what I'm doing during the lab. You know, a lot of times when you're labbing, when I'm labbing, I don't know what I'm doing. I just go in there, I do things, and I see something cool, and I'm like, okay, let's take a look at that. Or a good way to utilize the lab is first play some matches, see what you're hitting your opponent with in neutral, go back to the lab and be like, what can I do off this stray neutral hit that I'm getting all the time? Yeah, we all need that guy's energy. That's right. Yeah, we're not giving up on 2B. She never gave up on us, alright? But yeah, anyway, so first of all, if you guys, I just want to bring your attention to the pinned message. I did stay up a little bit too late last night working on like a 40-second video. So if you guys can check it out, it's very topical. We can even, you know what, let's take a look at it right now. I'm gonna boot it up, and it's topical, and it's gonna lead into what we're going to be talking about, which is 2B's high-low mix-up. So we're gonna take a look into that. Is it real? We're talking about the pod grab JM versus the empty 2L light. At first we were wondering if it was an actual mix-up, so I counted the frames so that you guys didn't have to, and we will look into that. There's going to be some supplementary stuff after that. That's just to kind of follow up on one of my you know, I tweeted this also, and someone replied to it, suggesting something even faster, something even better. So we'll take a look at that. But yeah, if you want to kind of go ahead and take a look at that tweet, you know, give it a view, give it a like if you want. And that'd be much appreciated. It's only 40 seconds of your life, but I'm not gonna beg any further. That's it. I did lose sleep over it, so 2B's balance in my logic here. I lose every match against her. I lose every match when I play as her. Yo, Perona, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yo, Otsukare sama deshita. We're just about to jump right into it, actually. In fact, we're about to safe jump right into it, huh? Yeah, we're going to be doing some 2B stuff. Welcome to the stream, everyone. For those just joining me from Peruana's stream, my name's Nagai. I am your 2B OG-san, your Grambler versus Rising 2B old man. Probably number 69 best fan of 2B in the world. Like, you know, I'm probably overestimating myself. Maybe number 420. Let's go with that. And we are about to look into some 2B stuff. First of all, we're going to be doing a high-low kind of analysis of her JM. But welcome to the stream. So let me go ahead and shout out Perona. How's your stream, Perona? Otsukare-sama deshita. That means good shit. hope you had a good stream. All right. So I'm just going to pull it up right here. So after we take a look at, after we do a little bit of labbing, I'm going to peruse through Twitter and going to be very careful doing it, because I do not want to I don't want to get in trouble with the Twitch cops and accidentally scroll over to like some hentai. Not that I follow a lot of people who do that kind of art, but I follow a lot of people who retweet a lot of that stuff. And of course I have some high school people here sometimes, and I don't want to look bad. I want to be a good example, you know. All right, let's pull up that video. Let's see here. Gotta make sure I pull the right video. Don't want to accidentally get in trouble here, you know what I mean? All right, so there we go. So prepare your eyes on this video that I'm about to show as I'm trying to find it here. Where is it? All right, it's somewhere around here. No, I don't. YouTube, there we go. YouTube Shorts, Twitter edit. There we go.
How fast is
Oh shit, it's
delayed
hold up.
overhead?
I'm gonna shut up so he can hear my voice.
Let's compare the frames of the delayed JM high and the empty jump to L low when done as fast as possible.
I'm gonna lip sync myself.
We start our count at the first frame of visual difference. When done as quickly as possible, it appears that the empty jump to L low hits on the 13th frame, while the delayed JM high hits on the 26th frame. Even though you could delay the empty low to closer match the timing of the high, this being a 26 frame high-low sequence would not be considered a strong mix-up.
Oh, you guys got that? Because I wasn't listening to myself. I was just laughing at myself. Basically, the JU into JM, like the delayed high, is very slow compared to the low. Or it's actually very slow in general. 26 frames total. You can probably cut a little bit of the earlier frames because it's really hard to distinguish the float animation from the beginning. But it's a total of 26 frames, which is kind of booty. So it isn't as strong of a mix-up as I'd like it to be. But we needed to know. Now, with that said, someone mentioned JU into JU. So let's take a look at that. But yeah, let's see what you guys got here. So 2B's 5H made me upset because it looked like it'd be good anti-air, but it's not. Oh no, gotta keep it PG. That's right. Yo, Albasher, how's it going, man? I played a money match of 500 MXN just now. Holy shit! I don't know how much that is, but did you win? Carnival Knight says, "I bet this works at B and C. You just gave me a low rank cheat code." Yeah, I mean it'll probably work at S and S plus. To be honest, it's really to catch people probably not paying attention. In fact, to kind of give you an idea, I used it against Kizuke yesterday actually, and it worked the first time, but didn't work the second time. So, and with that said, you know, actually Kizuke dropped a video for 2B. Featuring me at the end, yours truly. So, and I didn't look like shit. So we did pretty okay. So if you guys want to give Kizuke a view of his video, you know, shout me out. You know, give that video. Please give it a like. Give it like 10 views. You know, 10 views each. That's your homework on Kizuke's video. Just put it on loop, and I'll shout myself out actually. But yeah. There's also consideration on going to JU down to go low. That's true. You won 10, some hell yeah, good shit, good shit. Omedeto. What is the difference between color 1 and 3? That's a good question. Yo, Koth, how's it going? Let's take a look. I think I need more coffee. All right. So actually, before we get into it, let me just change the music list here. As much as I like that song, okay, that song's so good, but I'm kind of scared that I'd get bored of it by listening to it too much. So let's not listen to it a whole lot. You know, only bring it out for special occasions, you know? All right, here we go. So what were we doing basically? We're looking into the setup where we do basically going into a sweep. Turn down this volume.
Your training.
I'll show you guys a few things before we move on. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so take a look at this. We're gonna sweep into bombs. I'm gonna get my opponent to block the first hit, and then we're gonna, or not get blocked. Sorry, we get my opponent to get hit on the first hit and block the bombs. Right? Okay. So, and then we're going to actually let's open up our opponent. Let's get him to crouch and have no switch blocking. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. So, one more time. So, okay, that should be good. One more time. I mashed a little bit there, so we don't want to mash a whole lot. Okay, there we go. All right, so what are we doing here? So first of all, yesterday, I like to kind of take back a statement from yesterday. I said that leaving a gap here, right there, is not a good idea, but it doesn't actually matter a whole lot. The reason why I say it's not a good idea is because they can, if there's a gap somewhere there, like so, by the way, I'm holding up back here after blocking the bombs, and when I do, I'm actually getting hit, so that tells me I'm getting hit on my up back frames. So I'm hitting slightly after I recover from block, right? So like, also, yeah, you can tell by seeing what happens if I do something like an action like dodge. So typically speaking, leaving a gap here, leaving a gap anywhere, like if you leave a gap in your grounded pressure, it's susceptible for DP. But in this situation, it's kind of cool because this sort of creates a pseudo safe jump situation, right? I can block this. So I'm holding back as I'm coming down with the JM. I'm still holding back as I link into a standing grounded 5M, right? And that helps me OS like a safe jump situation between the frames here. So if I do the blue one, same thing, it's faster. Medium one, because it's slow, sometimes, okay, we got it. So we still maintain DP mitigation even though we're leaving a gap here, which is kind of neat. If you did this grounded, like let's just say the rules are different if you're grounded, right? So if I do a frame trap while on the ground, like let's show the frame data real quick here. That's +2, right? So 2M is 8 frame startup. Actually, let's just do, it's like, what's a fast move? 6 frame startup. Okay. Not that you would do this, right? So I'm gonna do a 5M and then actually let's do 5L and then 2M. Let's do that. So bam, bam, bam. There you go. There you go, right? So if I do anything here, I'm gonna get hit basically. Right. But this 4 frame or the 6 frame gap gets DP'd, right? So a grounded gap, not good, but a gap from coming down from an aerial, better. So do the same thing. So it kind of creates a pseudo safe jump situation between your strings. Now, what's cool about this too, if you can get this particular situation, it's also pretty DP safe, right? So even though that high is 26 frame startup and the low is from the point where you're dropping down from the high, it's like 13 frames. It's a gimmicky setup, gimmicky high. However, it's got some DP protection, and that adds a lot more value to it. So I thought that was really neat. Of course, the first safe jump situation there probably won't work. Actually, it definitely won't work if if you're dealing with a DP that is more vertical. Gran is interesting. Gran is particularly interesting because his DPs are very like horizontal, not very vertical, right? He'll move forward a whole bunch before going up. So that's kind of neat. Now somebody mentioned instead of doing, I'm gonna get my guy to block. Yes, block and crouch. Someone like Vera then? Yeah, Vera, what's her name? Zoe is really vertical. Cagliostro is just like a big vertical block. So, yeah, those characters you'll probably be able to DP. Okay. So someone mentioned JU to U. This one right here. This, you can already tell. Latch to JM to latch to JU. JU is way faster, right? I can't tell for sure, but it says here that this is 10 frames, while the JU is 11 frames, which is kind of weird. So why does it seem faster, right? Why does JU to JU seem faster than JU to JM? I think it's because you're canceling something, while like JU to JU is sort of like some sort of weird whiff canceling thing, or it's like a almost like a Kara cancel or like a Rekka cancel, while JU to JM is like you have to complete the latch and then you do a JM. So this seems faster than this, right? So we're gonna have to count the frames to see if that's true. Now, whether or not that's true, one of the big things is can we convert off it, right? Such as Nagai streams are at least the ones I'm used to. Man, this is also, it's like a class. Oh, thank you. I guess at one point in my life I wanted to be a teacher, like an actual school teacher. This is back in university, but I ended up going into the medical field instead. And I told myself I would teach karate instead of school, but that didn't work out. I got too lazy. Anyway, so the problem with the JU is that actually there's a few problems. JU is it's hard to convert off a JU. Really hard. There's like certain conditions that you have to meet for it to work. Like you have to drop immediately as possible at a certain height, right? And then link to a 5M or 5L. I can't personally, I have a hard time doing this, but I've seen some people do it. I've done it once or twice, but I can't figure out. There you go. So what I'm doing right now is I'm letting myself hover and then just like go basically sink a little bit. Like I'll try to do this as low to the ground as possible. Right, we'll hover a little bit and then JU. There you go. But that's too slow. That is way too slow. It seems like another condition is if you have some space from the corner. If you have a little bit of space from the corner. Yo, who is that? Yo, Kale, how's it going, man? If you have a little bit of space in the corner, it gives you some room to get your opponent to bounce off the corner. Then you can, I don't know, gives you more time to juggle your opponent, right? So that's good to know, because if you have any setups that gives you a hard knockdown but pulls your opponent away from the corner just a little bit, that would be perfect, right? So that's something maybe we can look into. Another condition, another way to do it is if you apparently you can do a falling JP, right? But you have to hit at a certain height. So you cancel. So you do the JU, hold down hold down to like drop down, and then just mash on a 5P. So you like juggle your opponent. Oh, your cringe girl, how's it going? What's up? What if you dropped with a falling air button? Oh, that's a good point. Oh. Well, actually, you know what though? If you just did a button in the air, it'll automatically drop you. So let's try to get the sweet spot. A little bit higher, maybe. I think maybe you need your opponent to be standing. Okay, standing and don't block. Yeah, that might be the key. But at this point... Okay, there we go. At this point, though... Like, that won't reach, right? Yeah, it's too low. I guess it's too low height. Carnival Knight says, sorry for going off topic here, but how do you adjust your mental going from a zoner in Ferry to Rashomon like 2B? That's a good question. I guess the thing is, you'd have to play both characters comfortably anyway. Like they both have to be muscle memory. So just get a whole bunch of games with Ferry, and then a whole bunch of games with 2B. Like we're talking like lots and lots of games, like hundreds of games with 2B, hundreds of games with Ferry. And then just by doing that, I think just by doing that, you'll naturally be able to switch between the two, and then of course just practice switching between the two. Yeah, that should feel more natural the more you do it, I would assume. But I don't think I do anything in my mindset. I choose to play characters that are of the same archetype anyway, so this is going to be honestly a little bit weird for me. And I'll probably play 2B just a little bit like how I play Ferry, I'll be honest. Can you TK float into attack? Yeah, TK, there's a set distance of a TK for the float. It's like that distance, right? This height. So this is I guess that's as fast as you can do it. It's probably going to be the same amount of frames. It's probably still 26 frames, but then you gotta account for the earliest, how do you say this? But like your opponent is able to see this even more because you're going to be rising up than coming down. But it's good for a throw bait, I think. I think this is going to be a fantastic throw bait. But yeah, let's see if we can do this any better here. So yeah, somebody mentioned... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the condition... I think it's just you hitting your opponent high off the ground. What if you kick him twice though? Bam, bam. No. So much better throw bait than 2-2L. Oh yeah. I don't think 2-2L even hits. Oh, I guess 2-2L hits. Yeah, it's gonna be much better than 2-2L. I didn't realize that 2-2L actually hit behind them like that. The backdash 5. Oh yeah, that's an option too. Oh, backdash or just doing that? I guess that is an option, because like, what if they push a button, right? Get out of there. Cringe Girl says, 2B seems like a specialist character, not gonna lie. She's really weird and unique. Yeah, it sounds like me already. Sounds like us Ferry players, because Ferry seems like a specialist character in this version of the game, right? So here's another specialist character for us Ferry players. And feels right at home, because I don't know about you Ferry players out there, but I never use 2-2L. So not 2-2L. I never use 6-6L, the dash L. Never use it. In fact, if you see me do it, it's by accident. So we're right at home, no problem. And we already have a DP that requires resources, so no problem, no issues here. So yeah, okay. Anyway, so this is going to be faster, right? I think we're going to see that this is going to, we're actually mixing up with this, I feel. But the problem is, one, hard to convert. Really, really difficult to convert off of. Right? How are we actually gonna convert off this? I'm gonna, maybe if we scour through Twitter vids, we'll get a better answer. And I'm excited to know. The only way for me to do this, it seems, is to, get some distance. Like if we have a little bit of distance from the corner. There we go. Something like that. So we can figure out a way to do that. Maybe we have like setups like Ferry where we pull your opponent away from the corner and then do like a raging strike into a raging chain sort of thing. So hopefully maybe we have something like that. Let's see. Maybe something here pulls my opponent away from the corner. Anyway, other than that, I've been finding that I need a lot of resources to set up the things that I want to set up. Don't know about you guys, but I'll hit someone like with this, and then I want to do this, right? Or whatever. However, oh, wait a second. There's a setup right there. Does this work? Am I too far from the corner? Hold up. So we wanted to block the initial hit. No, only after the initial hit. So we do something like this. Okay, no, we're too far from the corner. We just need a little bit of, we need to be in the corner a little bit. Okay, anyway, like I said, sometimes I want to get some form of a safe jump here, right? But the problem is, this costs about 75% meter just to do, right? To get the opportunity to do that. So I was thinking, can I do anything else? Can I do anything else to be DP safe here? So the frame data that we have here is we are plus 63. And for us to do a safe jump, we need to be about plus 44, right? So if I throw him in the corner and I jump and do a JH, for instance, that will work as a safe jump. So again, plus 44. There's my safe jump right there. Right. So something I kind of saw in the lab, we got a safe jump from there too. Actually, let's just do it in the corner for science. So if I do this, so if I did a low hover and just immediately did a button, do a low hover as if you're trying to do your quote end quote mix up, right? If I do this, oopsies. My muscle memory wants me to do. My muscle memory wants me to do that. Okay, let's not do that though. Bam. Chain. This should be a pretty. Oh my god, I didn't record. One more time. That was a little bit too quick. I guess you don't have to be too. You don't have to be too low here. So this is somewhat of a. Why isn't it recording? Okay, now we're recording. Okay. One more time. Okay. Okay, not the best example here, but you get the idea. It's not too hard to time this manually time safe jump. Do it one more time. Do a little bit lower. No, if you do it as fast as possible. Okay, you know what? I think we do need to do it as low as possible. There it is. So if you... That should be it, actually. That's it, that's it. Now, I'm just mashing JM at this height. It's perfect. Let's see. Oopsies. One more time. That's too high. Any advice of getting to 720? Play on arcade stick. Yeah, I'm not too sure. There you go. So it took a little bit longer than I thought it'd take, but you can get a delayed overhead here that works as a safe jump, right? So if you're a little bit too high, just have a little hang time, but the lowest height possible and the quickest button should get you the safe jump. So Swim says double SPT is kind of hard. It is kind of hard. I keep messing it up too. I'm not too sure if there are any good tips for hitboxes, but I think there's a way to like cheat on a hitbox to get a 720. For arcade stick, I'm just spinning. My thing is I don't do a 720. I do like a 360 times 3, you know. Tricycle says, my question is, do you think it's worth doing 2-2U to make this mix-up safe, or just doing raw from the jump, or using the thread of the safe jump? I think it's situational. Like, I kind of want to test this out against Nier, for instance. I think if a 2-2U beats all of Nier's reversal options, like that's what you want to do for sure, right? Or if it beats all of Seox's reversal options, I'd say we for sure want to be doing that. Or not for sure, but you want to lean towards it. You know, as you guys know, like traditional safe jumping and reversal baiting doesn't seem to work as effectively against like characters like Seox or even Nier. So I want to test that out actually a little bit later today. Could you use a third of a safe jump, but it might be vulnerable to delay mash? Any advice? Okay, it's because it's like Street Fighter 6. I can do 720s no problem, but in this I have to worry about double jumping. Oh, what you want to do is, I think you want to cancel. The best way to do it is probably cancel it from an attack, or use something to kind of buffer your frames, or your 720, like a dodge, for instance. Hold up. I want to keep this recording. So if I did from here, can you start it from anywhere? Can I start from anywhere? Or do I have to be facing my opponent? No, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, what bundle? I have to push you, right? Okay, that's probably the problem. Yeah. I guess, yeah, the tip is to cancel it. Either cancel it from something, or make sure you're hiding the 720 in another button. Like for instance, maybe not taunt, but like dodge. But even still, it's kind of weird, isn't it? So why is it not working? Maybe yeah, weird. Yeah, now yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's weird. It's supposed to be weird because you're not supposed to do it, right? But what's going on here? Yeah, hide it between them. If you have, if you're bad like me, then you use you do a button and do a bunch of 360s, like 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go. That should do it. But anyway, back to this. I want to show you guys something. So we got, you can do like a safe jump here, right? A safe jump into your delayed high, or your delayed high becomes your safe jump rather. If you time it right. And then it should auto time. You should be able to auto time also a low by doing 2 lows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 lows and then a standing medium. Sorry, standing light. Something like that. So if I hold up back here, I get hit. Let's try to mash a grab. Yeah, it's that double low kind of perfectly times your second L to, you know, to auto time your low. But of course this is like very easy to see, or should be easy to see anyway, for like a high low. But I guess you could do like an empty low into like a throw if you want to kind of mix things up a bit. Right? Maybe you can even do just jump and maybe do one of those. Right? A throw tech bait rather. Shit. Weird. So like, you know, they think that hit him with something rather big like that. Except don't do mediums, do like probably lights to link. There is a special finish when you end the match with it, that's right. Wait, what? Actually? I don't know. Sorry, I was thinking like the next round you see like her without as much clothes. That's the special finish. But actually, like when you finish the match, I didn't know that actually.
Stay on your toes.
A lot of things to work with here. A lot of things that we can work with here. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to share some of that stuff. Not really super saucy tech, but at least it's something I kind of wandered into in the lab. But yeah, other than that, let's take a look at some. Was I looking into anything else, or what did I say here? Safe jump off the hover. The gap in the delayed high is actually safe from DPs. Okay, we did that. No problem. Our Minnow says, yeah, there is. The robot flies in, and you can see TB lying on the ground, just like in the game near Automata when she explodes herself on the building after they were surrounded by 3 robots. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder if she says any new lines. But other than that, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the land of Twitter and see if there's anything cool to take out of. So there's a few like pod grab JU things that I was looking at. Oh, that I was that I liked. So let me just boot up Twitter real quick. Gotta be careful not to accidentally click on anything weird. I can't scroll down. If I scroll down on my actual feed, you guys are gonna see some pretty degenerate stuff. All right, give me a sec here. So I'm just gonna go to my profile and hit the whatever I liked. Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at this. So I got a lot of SQ actually. If you want to check out some really cool like conversions and punishes, SQ has made plenty of videos. So go ahead and check her out. Got some cool art. Oh, some nice anti-air stuff actually. Let's take. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff here? So let's start off with SQ's video here. Punishing like Cagliostro doing a teleport. So, you know, nothing. We're just, you know, she's just demonstrating never teleport, never do the DP against me, otherwise you're gonna get hit by this. This is kind of neat. So you know what I'm gonna do is whatever I see here, I'm actually gonna put into my notes. Right. Oops, that's Ferry. So if you type in exclamation mark 2B, I'll put the videos right here. So SQ with the keg DP punish. And then we're just going to Control V that so you guys can take a look at that. And I'll also make sure I have their tag here. There we go. All right. Really neat. If you guys want to share anything too, let me know. Koth says I need to play Nier. You mean the character Nier or like the or the game Nier? All right, I thought this was kind of interesting. So actually, one of my buddies was showing me that they could do they can do like a DP, not DP, like an anti-air combo with 2H and the gravity ball. So this is kind of neat. So very creative way to use the gravity ball. How much skill does this use actually? So that is only 3 points of skill. Only 3 blocks. Now, I guess the only thing is, had it been a combo, had it been a hit that wasn't a counter hit though, what kind of situation would we have got? So let's actually just take a look at that real quick. So I'm going to get my opponent to get no counter hit. We're just going to get them to jump, and we're not going to block. So what kind of situation do we get? Oopsies, what is it? Was it down, medium, heavy, or down, medium, special? Marcus, how's it going? Hope you do well. Grand Apothecary Nagai, that is me. I'm working on becoming the Grand Apothecary. So we don't get very much in terms of convertibility from this pod. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to show a video, a Twitter Tech video that has a better, has a more universal conversion, which is this into the command dash. So if you anti-air, I believe you can always combo. Right. There you go. So maybe at maybe it won't work at a higher height, but it's not bad. So, bam. Yeah, at a higher height, maybe not so much. Maybe we can delay it a little bit. Keep doing that. Yeah, we need something that hits high. But I think bombos work too. Not that bombo. Maybe not. Actually, maybe at the higher height, it's just you're just kind of like whatever. But in general, I think the universal thing is to command dash. Right, and then maybe I'll cancel into M into H. Or something like that anyway. Anyway, I think SQ had a video, so we'll take a look at that. Alright, so I'm going to copy that. Let's write it down. In the notes here. Counter hit anti-air. Counter hit anti-air into gravity. Alright. And oopsies. And then we're gonna make sure we get our friends' Twitter tags here. There you go. There you go. Alright, what are you guys saying here? Yo, Mother's Mancha, what's up? Does 2B have a 5 frame? Europe says no. 5 frame like a jab? I think hers is her fastest jab is 6 frames. Marcus says doing well. Faced someone who's an S5 rank as 2B and the fight was more straightforward than the hype had made me think it would be. She doesn't feel all that tricky. I was expecting like Lancelot 2.0. I mean, you never know until more sauce comes out, right? You never know. I don't expect a whole lot from okay, this is actually kind of nice. I don't expect a whole lot from day 1 TB. So this is kind of nice. I like this. I like the fact that like, I mean, we don't have that's okay, that is a 6 frame gap. Yeah. So we don't have a 6.6L, but we have some neat frame traps from afar. So it starts off 2-2, 2L, 2L, then 5L, and then frame trap with a 2M. Dude, big combo. A lot of baseball hits, actually. So I'll let that play out. Excuse me. Very cool. Alright. Okay, while that plays, I'm gonna add into my notes here. Let's see, frame trapping with 2M in the corner. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of SQ referencing here. There you go. Alright, what else we have? So far it's just a bunch of punishes. Like, this is a nice frame trap though. What else we have here? Mudman. Okay, what do we have? How'd that start? So why did I like this? Oh! Nagai, you degenerate! I don't think this is worth mentioning. Okay. Don't worry about that one. So anyway, this might answer Koth's question. Might be a decent way to like go into your super. I mean, it's not guaranteed. Then obviously your opponent can probably just backdash or sidestep it. So yeah, if they wake up DP, you can block it. Oh, safe jump. What does safe jump mean? Yeah. So safe jumping is a technique that you use to maintain your offense without giving up pressure because of the fear of the DP. So your wake up DP is going, is generally speaking, very, very generally speaking, the get out of free jail card from the wake up position, right? So it's invincible in frame 1 and it interrupts your opponent's pressure. But if you initiate your offense with what's called a safe jump, then you basically you're able to do a move and also be safe from the wake up DP, and you don't really give up a whole lot of your momentum, but you do give up maybe some tricky setups. So sometimes the drawback of doing a safe jump is that it's very mild in terms of it being a mix-up. But if you actually went for some like unreactable high-low on the wake up, generally speaking, those can be, you can use a reversal on them. Like you can wake up in DP and beat them. Not all. Top tier characters have basically high lows that are safe from the DPs. And maybe not always top tier characters. Some low tier characters have that too. But usually if you have that in your toolkit, it makes you a stronger character, overall. But yeah, the safe jump basically, you approach your opponent while they're waking up from the air, and you do a move which would normally hit them on frame 1 as they get up, but also gives you time to block it. I can show it to you in the training mode in just a bit here too. Actually, we might actually see some safe jumps while looking through the Twitter tech. But this Twitter tech here, you don't have to pay attention to. That's just me being silly. Oh, here we go. Pretty chill mid-screen comps from Aka Ryan. So this is a pretty... I feel... Okay, Aka Ryan plays Millie, I believe. Oh no, Geo. So this is just rather... I dare not say optimal, but this is something that is pretty much optimal. You know, very, very good. Very, you know, good use of everything. Does pretty decent damage and has good corner carry. So we're probably going to see a lot of combos like this. In fact, we were doing something similar to this just yesterday, but we just didn't extend it with the EX missiles, right? I just ended it off with an auto combo. So that's something there. Anyway, worth noting. I think we're going to try... this might even be worth like learning, doing, or rather copying. So let's go ahead and add that to the list. So mid-screen, biggerize this while I write this down. Mid-screen, strong mid-screen combo, I'll just say. Combo, let's do that. That should be the link. And then I'm just gonna copy and paste Aka Ryan's
These hands.
Yo, I heard a raid. wait, what's up? Is that a raid? Yeah, that is a raid. Chips the Monkey, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. And thank you so much for the sub. How do you... I really, really appreciate Ultra combo. Ultra. Let me go ahead and shout you out, man. How's your stream? Hope you had a nice one. Yo, oskare-sama deshita. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're just looking into some Twitter tech, and we're referencing everything here. So everybody that I see gets gets featured here. Not that this is a platform that would really boost their would boost their viewership. I want to make sure I have the right link there. There we go. But welcome, yo. Fat Pancake, how's it going, man? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Yo, Ulrich, how's it going, man? Fair and favorite, what's up? Pretty good learning Tekken. You're learning, man. The day to becomes a playable character in Tekken is a day I play that game. Okay, so we got actually Tekken does look pretty cool. I'm really bad at it. Okay, so here we go. So this is, what did I... Oh, okay, so this is maybe something I'll put in the back burner, but it looks like a combo. It goes into a safe jump if they recover. So looks neat. I might actually do this. And everybody recovers, right? Whether you back recover or just standing recover, you're still gonna have the same frame data. Let's actually try and do this. Let's take a look. Okay, this is a perfect example for safe jump, actually. A really good segue here. So let's just do this in training mode. So this combo here is basically we do a combo into the punches, get them to be juggled, and the combo off with the hand blaster. Did it twice there actually. That was a bigger combo. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, bam, bam. So it seems like as long as we get a juggle into the hand blast, we can get a safe jump. Actually, that is worth writing down. Let's try it out. I'm gonna write this down here first, and then we'll check it out in training mode. Biggerize that. So safe jump setup off a how do you say this? Light ender. Yeah, okay. And reference her body. This is from Lucky's. Lucky's now 18, or is it Lucky Snow? There we go. Lucky's now 18. I don't know why they're so lucky. Alright, let's take a look. Pause that. Yo, 2B is playable in Soul Calibur 6. That's basically Tekken. Very true. Alright, let's take a look. So this is a very good example of a safe jump. So basically we do a combo into, just a basic combo into one of these, and then it seems like as long as I, wait a second here. I think that forces a tech, right? Yeah, it forces a tech? Can I? Okay, but if I did light into medium light, light medium light, or light, how about heavy light? No, that's not it. Light. If I just mash the lights and off like that, this is not a safe jump. So obviously that's not a safe jump. Oh, wait a second. Maybe against Gran, because he's weird, his medium one. But we want a little bit of a juggle. So that's not a safe jump. No, we want to, this is going to force the air recovery, which is nice. I'm sure we can get some form of setups, some form of setup here. In fact, against Gran, this is okay, Gran is not a good example. Gran, you can like safe jump anything. You just gotta jump over him. You're good. Let's see. Who's a good example? I bet 2B is a good example here. Let's try this out. So I'm gonna mash on my DP. Yeah, we're gonna get her. So let's try. Let's do light. I think it's light. Let's do light and then mash medium. Light, mash medium. Wait, what? Light, mash medium. Wait, what? Why isn't it coming out? If I mash medium. No, weird. Nothing's coming out. Oh, okay, light, and then tight, and then don't mash medium. Just push it once. Light, medium. Okay, if you hold the button, it doesn't come out. Roger that. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then let's actually do a safe, or do a DP after recover. There we go. So it sets up a safe jump if they recover right away, whether it's a back recover or normal recover. If they don't recover though, we stand in front of them with plus 12. So I mean, we're still at advantage here. What happens if we just mash after that? Like if we mash medium? So, no. Do I get like auto time medium? Oh my gosh. Record. see. Okay, do that on myself now. Okay, so medium seems to hit. Okay, yeah, we get a looks like a what it looks like a we get what looks like a meaty medium. So we still maintain pressure. Try to grab that. Yeah, and of course, if they try to DP this, we're gonna get caught. But I think we would have the. I feel like we would have like the. Like we'd be able to see that they didn't tech, right? So I think we can proceed with a little bit more caution if that was the case. Okay, that's kind of neat. I'm gonna try and do that. I think I'm gonna try and do that in an actual match. So again, the safe jump only works if they do a regular recover. So I'm going to try DP here once again. Same recording. Recover, DP. Okay, didn't work that time. Okay, it might need some workshopping. There's probably a certain height that we have to juggle them with. We'll figure that out at some other point. Okay, maybe I won't try it out yet, but it is something that's possible and definitely up my alley. Okay, let's take a look at more Twitter tech. What else do we got here? There we go. Alright, here's a very simple way to convert your counter hit anti-air, which is like 2H into do nothing. 2H into do nothing, and it looks like it will combo into just a standing 5H. Yo, Cheesecake Bagel, how's it going? What's up? Do I prefer normal wall or strive wall? I prefer normal wall. I like the corner game. The corner game giveth and it also taketh. I'm just more accustomed to it. Like I grew up in the corner, you know, so I'm good with it. So anti-air, so 2H anti-air, I guess counter it into nothing. No cancel, just 5H. I like the simplicity of this. And we're just gonna get the user Serju24. Okay. Again, let's see this. Get my opponent to jump and get in a counter hit state. They're coming in on us. Just 2H. It's so simple. Okay, it doesn't always work though. Does gravity always work? No, gravity doesn't always work. I don't think gravity always works, right? Yeah, gravity doesn't always work. You know what always works? I think the dash. Not that dash, forward dash. All right. Anyway. Okay. What else do we have here? Alright. Sorry, my computer is just lagging a whole lot here. Trying to get it to switch scenes. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna try to do less back and forth here because my computer don't like it. We're just gonna watch something and comment on it. So what is this? What are we seeing here? So JH. I think this is just a big bombo. You know, big combo. Oh, await. Oh! Okay, I think that's okay. The reason why I like this is because I noticed how they. I was curious. Okay, I like this at work, right? Didn't have a chance to kind of look into it or practice it, but it seems like this might be a way to. Yeah, this I like this because it was a way to how do you say get this jumping JU to work to work in our favor here. To work in a way that it pushes the opponent away from the corner and it helps us like convert. So this might be the key right here. I'm not too sure exactly at which point allows our opponent to get pulled away from the wall. Oh, okay. So it looks like because the pod sends out the bombs behind the opponent, at the end there it just kind of pushes them away from the corner. This allows our JU to, this allows us to fully utilize this JU into JU to bounce them off the corner and get a proper like standing 5 light combo. Alright, so we're gonna put this in the back burner. I do want to look into this a little bit, but I don't want to. Actually, this is really good. This is something like I need to look into. This is definitely worth the like. Alright. So we'll just getting, this is actually really nice. Getting JU into JU to hit in the corner, crouching foe, and a full combo with landing 5L. That is beautiful. I love it. So which one was that? This is this one here, right? Raku 0. Fucking A. Good shit. Good shit from Japan. That is actually really good. That is something that's worth looking into a whole lot, actually. You should be able to do 2H, 6U, 22L. Oh, okay. That's what I usually do. Actually, that's my thing that I do. I did that against Kizzy in his video. This really depends on the game. In a game like Strive, a wall break is needed it's needed, or pressure sequence can be endless. Yeah, fair enough. All right, so what else do we have here? Okay, some more JU stuff. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so there it is. That's a very high JU. That won't hit a crouching character, right? But this is what we were trying to do, right? We were trying to do a JU cancel flight into like a dropping JL. Link that into 5L, right? Standing 5L. But the problem with this, unfortunately, is that it only hits on standing. If it only hits if they have a standing hurt box. So like they'd have to be blocking the projectiles high, then down backing. So I don't think this is as practical because people aren't always going to be stand blocking this. Although it is, maybe actually, you know what? Maybe this could be practical because you'd be kind of insane to like be down blocking the entire time your opponent is in the air like this. So I say it's like, I say it's bad, but if I'm being completely transparent, a lot of my Ramathal setups in Xrd, Guilty Gear Xrd, were like this, and people were falling for it. So this may actually be surprisingly effective. What I fear though is if they had blocked this high, how safe is the rest of the pressure string? You know? This might actually be worth looking into. Raku again! Man, this Raku guy. So JU to JU. JU into JU. Hitting on a high hurt box. Maybe practical. Combos into a falling JL. Yeah. It's from Raku once again. Yo, Cheesecake says, by the way, your YouTube short, you talk about JU, but you only use JU at the end of your jump. You can do rising JU as it comes as fast as possible. Lets you do JL still be +1 block. Yeah, Cheesecake. Oh, Puka Todi, how's it going? Think about rising JU is that, I mean, I guess you could do it. I'm not a big fan of it because it's the falling JU is, I mean, it's more of a fuzzy guard break kind of scenario where, like, if you're falling from the skies, if you're falling into your opponent, like if you're going from the up to downward trajectory, the natural I guess way to block is to block high and then block low, right? So if you just do like just a slight aerosol into a high, kind of tricks the defender to, like, it might open up your defender, your foe, because they are kind of trained as a fighting player to block in a conventional manner, right? Block high a little bit, then block low. The rising JU, I mean, you could do it if it was like really fast. Like if it was, see, the thing is, we counted it, right? It's 26 frames if you do a delayed so if you did a falling JU into a button, into a JM in this case, if you do that, it's about 26 frames. If you do it off the ground, you also have to account for the jump startup, right? So jump startup, let's just say it's 4 frames, and then any amount of frames that the game won't allow you to do a move while rising. So a lot of times games won't let you do a move or block for a certain amount of frames before you rise. However many frames that is, so it's +4 plus whatever many frames. Let's just say 2 for now. Or actually, you know, let's say 0. Let's just say that you can do an action immediately. So it's 4 frames jump start up. You have the jump squat, and then the jump, and then you have the hover, and then the JM. That's probably a total of 30 frames, which is it's I mean, people don't block charged dust, which is 30 frames, so it could be something you can do. Although the tell is pretty big. The tell is like, it's almost equivalent as like flashing a red light at you. Okay, and the red light means block high. You could do it. In fact, you know what, I would encourage you to do it though, because again, people don't block charged dust, and plus doing that particular technique, like a rising JU into like, let's say a JH, is going to be a really nice like throw tech bait. So there is definitely use of it. Although in terms of a mix-up, I wouldn't want to rely on it to open up my opponent. And actually, knowing that the falling JU JM is 26 frames, I wouldn't want to rely on that and on mixing up my opponent either. Like, that's not going to be like my trump card against a good opponent, you know? Like, I know for a fact Kid Viper would block that 100% of the time. So they're both, unfortunately for 2v, JU into JM is not very fast, but perhaps JU into JU would be the answer. You know what I mean? Because this seems to be a lot faster. I haven't counted the frames of this, but I feel like this is going to be like, if we're going to be mixing our opponent up, it's going to be using something more akin to this, right? Because for some reason, JU into JU seems it looks faster. But the frame data, if you like kind of look at the frame data, it says like it's an 11 frame startup attack. While the JM is like, I think like a 7 frame startup attack. But there's seems to be a lag between like the pod grab and a button that's not JU. But yeah, something to look into for sure. That's I think it's quite practical, but you know, I have to look into it a little bit more. You can do Rising JU to L. You could do that. Damn, I write something you immediately talk about. Rising JU to L. Yeah, it's kind of like a poor man's triangle jump. It's yeah, who knows? Yeah. The thing is, Rising JU into 2-2L, 2-2, and then an empty low. There needs to be like a nice complementary high. That's not just a falling JM. Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like that's gonna. There's too much of a gap. I think there's too big of a gap if that's the case. But then, you know, I say stuff like that, but then someone will do it on me, and I just get like obliterated by it. So, oh, this is a good one. This one has so many likes. I even liked it myself. Check this out. I don't think it's worth putting in my notes though. But apparently, you know, Ladiva, who's all about love, saves 2B after self-destructing with the ultimate headbutt. Kind of neat, actually. You know what? I won't put it in my notes, but I'll put it, I'll type it in the chat here for y'all. There you go. You guys can be part of this history. All right, let's back off. Crazy what love can do. I love it. Oh, this is kind of neat. Full screen punish. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. This is I just got gaslit. I'm like, wow, that does so much damage. But then I didn't realize that Siegfried's BPs were really low. Yo, I got baited. But still, something that we can try. I never thought about doing that. EX bombos. Pretty neat though. I like it. I like it, but it's, I got baited. But I'll keep my like there. Puka, yo, how's it going? It says more importantly than 2B, is there an A2 alt costume? There isn't an A2 alt costume, but you can get her weapons. Oh, what is this? Okay, so, oh, weird. What happened there? Okay, the rest is just a big combo. Oh, I wonder if we can set up the gravity into, because the gravity will pull him out, right? You can set up a gravity into EX bombos, I think, right? Okay, so let's see. I think the reason why I liked this was because of this particular interaction. So lasers. Oh, I think the arrow just expired, right? I think it just doesn't have full range. Okay, if that's the case, then not as cool. All right, I'm gonna skip over this. All right, so what do we have here? So antiair with 2H, counter hit. Okay, I think we saw this already. We saw a variant of it. I think I like this because, like, once again, it was simple and elegant. You know, we're not canceling into any move. We just do 2H, and then we just proceed and do the combo. Okay, neat. Yo, Carbon, what's up? Where's the self-destruct tech? Yo, we just saw one right there, actually. Here you go. You fight Ladiva. Get her to do the ultimate headbutt when you self-destruct, and she saves you. Ladiva saves 2B. And therefore saves all of mankind. Glory to mankind, in fact. What else do we have here? Okay, and this is actually just basically what we've been doing for my buddy Bubba EX and Lost Soul, you know, doing Lost Soul things, you know, liking some cool pictures. All right, and then A2. Okay, this is the tech that we need. All right, and that's the end of all the tech, I think, that I've liked anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick search on hashtag Gremlin versus Rising _2B and see what we can find. See if there's anything like really neat. So hashtag Gremlin versus Rising _2B. All right, let's take a look at this. Hopefully nothing weird comes up. If we I probably shouldn't be like scrolling down Twitter live like this. Oh, wait a second. Yo, here's some tech here, Carbon. You can punish Yggdrasil with self-destruction. You need to go up next to Yggdrasil when her timer is about to end, so you'll punish Lowen on recovery. There you go. Here's the tech. How do we know when her timer is going down? Oh, I guess we can see it right there. All right. There you go. That's what you got to do. Actually, that's pretty... This can be somewhat practical. Yo, here we go. This is the tech that we're looking for. Hey, wait a second. What? Did I just see that? The spikes just go through you? Oh, you dodge the spikes. There you go. Easy. That's how you do it. Now that's the tech. Alright, we will like that. Okay. So pandemic. More of my findings with 2B. I think your 2U is broken. Like, why are you not able to guard cancel out of it until the last hit? This tech honestly got me wondering what side games has cooking. Well, clearly Pandemic has not played against Ferry because Ferry has the same thing. Understandably, because Ferry players don't really show themselves very often, or at least you won't find Ferry players out and about. So what do we have here? What setup do we have? Alright. I think I'm good here. Okay, so we got the mid-screen combo from our buddy Akarayan. Okay, what is this? Yo, it's 1.6k views or likes here? Oh, that was cute. Let's see that one more time. Right here. Kind of like a tricky high. A tricky, more of a cross-up, but you can always mitigate a cross-up with the block button. Okay, yeah, the 26 frame high. I love that baseball bat hit, the home run. Alright, so when did this get published? 21 hours ago, so it's very much a day one combo. Or day one type of thing. What do we have here? SQ. Okay, this is what we were talking about before. Using the dash cancel. I like this idea actually. Using dash cancel to either convert if it's a counter hit or not, right? To counter hit or not to counter it. To be or not to be. So I think I'm thinking the best way to, like, the most consistent, most safe way to end or to start your 2H anti-air is to do the dash cancel if you have the resources. That's what I'm feeling anyway. Yeah, we saw this. This is nice. Combo exhibition. Was that a dodge? Oh no, it's the bombos or the gravity. Okay, this might be important. To be optimal DP punish. Okay, block the DP. 5H. Oh, yeah, 5H. No resources. Okay, so we do 2 home runs. So they're in the air. Bam, home run. Do it again. And then end off with like a, looks like a MMH combo or MMM combo. Marines, Marauders, Medivacs. Oh, he's my buddy CD Line. Actually, this is CD Line is my teammate from Winnipeg. Interesting. I think we end up, yeah, a little home run bat there. Okay, cool. Looping safe jump from the corner. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I love safe jumps. Okay, yep, there you go. Where's the safe jump? Safe jump happens there. Oh! Okay, yeah. I get that. The rising JU. Okay, maybe that's why you might use that. Okay. I like that. I like that. Sachado. Now we're talking. This is the hero we need. Looping safe jump. From looping safe jump using JU. Rising JU. Into JH. And then oopsies. Sachado. I love it. Are you sure this can't be DP? I don't know if the H is disjoint. The Rising JH, JU, JH. I think it's not the fact that it's disjoint, rather than it's actually just safe jumping. So, let's take a look here. Let's try it out. Oh, no counter. Just regular. And it's probably safe jumping from, I believe that it was from a regular recovery as well. I'm just going to take a look at it. Yeah, your opponent has to regular recover. So, combo ends with that, right? Probably light, medium, or maybe light, medium. So, bam. Jump in. Oops. And then we'll do one of these. Excuse me. I need my big button. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, I gotta go forward. Forward jump into neutral jump. Okay. Medium, punch. Okay. Let's try DP this. Recover. Okay, yeah. It looks like it's a safe jump. I think you can even just do regular jump, right? that might work too. I mean, that's what we saw in an earlier video. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is just... Okay, I like this. And then we'll do mediums after that. There you go. Let's try that. Oh, I didn't recover. Everyone's gonna recover right away, right? That's what they do. Huh. So what's happening there? It should be... I'm not holding back long enough, but it does safe jump. At least you can... Yeah, you gotta hold back a little bit longer than what I did there, but you should be able to safe jump that. Okay, cool. We'll take a look at some more of these videos, and then we'll hop onto some games. But from what I'm finding is there's not a whole lot of sauce. It's just a whole lot of like regular looking stuff, which is fine. I'm not seeing anything like too scary. But the most sauce is probably the JU stuff. So let's go ahead and lab the JU stuff, the JU into JU. I'm gonna close that because it's actually slowing down my computer. Lab that a little bit. We'll look into how and then I want to lab a little bit against Nier. And then we'll play some ranked matches. Hopefully the internet's going to be a lot better this time around. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Go back to my news here. So we'll start working on maybe our 2B versus Nier matchup notes. I kind of want to work... The reason why I want to do or make like notes against Nier is because I feel like we've been pretty privileged with the toolkit Ferry has against Nier. I mean, Ferry overall like eats dog shit. she's not very good against most characters in the cast, but she does pretty well against Nier, where most of the cast does not. So we don't have the privilege of accessing that toolkit. So let's see if there's anything that we can kind of abuse Nier with 2B. But before we totally get into that, I want to see if this setup works against Nier. Or rather, maybe not works against Nier, but I want to see if perhaps we can... like, how strong is this actually? How strong is this? If my opponent is down back blocking, I'm not going to be able to... Like, I'm going to avoid this sort of fuzzy situation. Right? So, but if I back block the entire duration of, like, the bombs, and then I down back, I'm going to get hit by it. But I don't think most people are going to do that. Most people are just going to probably hold down or block down right away. Oh, maybe not. If I'm doing conventional blocking, I'm trying to track my opponent, that last hit of the bomb, it keeps my block... There you go. It keeps my block state, or my block, how do you say... It keeps the character's block image, I suppose. It looks like I'm stand blocking, but I'm holding down back, right? So my block state is crouching, but it looks like I'm stand blocking. And this is as if I was blocking conventionally, right? If I was blocking in a conventional manner, we're trying to track my opponent jumping in from the sky, and then falling down. Yo, Killer, how's it going, man? What's up? Just figure anything crazy out yet? Not really. Just a lot of normal looking. Well, the character is crazy in itself, but I was hoping to find a lot of like unreactable mix-ups and stuff. But so far things have been reactable. So actually, if you want to take a look at that YouTube short that I have, it shows this particular, well, maybe not this particular mix-up, but it shows the JM. And I wanted to know if it was like an actual proper mix-up, which unfortunately, you know, it's not that strong of a mix-up. It is somewhat of a mix-up, but it's not super strong. But yeah, hope you're doing well, the Killer. So we kind of want to hit this high. because if we hit it too low, if we hit this too low, then we won't get this falling J. We won't get a falling J like a JL like that to help us convert. So what I want to do is JU, hold down, and there, something like that. Okay, so there's this. Oh my god, why didn't I record that? Let's try it one more time. There we go. So there's this. So we're basically doing a fuzzy. This will probably open people up who are actually pretty decent at blocking. Like if they the normal block course is if my opponent is in the air, I'm gonna hold back. If my opponent is on the ground, I'm gonna down back. You know, I'm gonna block the low because the low is always gonna come faster than high if there is a high on the ground. But like the only way to open up your opponent with a character like 2B while you're grounded is going to be like a low. So the smart thing to do is to do conventional blocking, you know, orthodox fuzzy blocking. But if you do that, holding or shifting your block from back to down back right here is going to quote unquote fuzzy us, right? This is the FG key. So let's just say this is like the basis. Let's just say this is what we're going to be doing, right? What happens if they block it? How airtight is this? Okay, so it's not very airtight. JU into cancel falling JL. If they just block this and start mashing. Yeah, mashing anything. I just mashed a medium. Let's smash a heavy. There's a okay. We get caught, but like there's a pretty sizable gap here. So it's pretty risky to go for this if this is what we're going to be going for. So I guess that's the downside of doing the JU. Although it looks faster, and it probably is faster. If they block it, it's pretty bad on block. I want to see 2B's 2B. Just rename in the head. So let me read some of this. So far, the most important discovery is a self-destruct is a true punch. For low lanes, try this off. That's true. Yeah, that's the tech right there. Fluffy's Coyote says, it's a shame this game has LMH buttons instead of ABC. Yeah, that's true. I used to call them ABCs, but I've been calling them LMH because of anticipating the arrival of 2B. Just rename in the head. Exactly. In your head, whenever I say M, that means B. This is 2B's 2B, by the way. 2B's 2B is pretty good. Good for... It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Johnny's crouching slash attack. Except Johnny's crouching slash attack is a low. This is a... I believe this is a mid. So let's double check. Yeah. Yeah, it's a mid. Because a low would cause my opponent to crouch block. Okay. So... what we saw in an earlier video is... Alright. Yeah, what we saw in an earlier video was our opponent, or the let's see, who was it? It was... there we go. It was Raku's video, getting JU to JU to hit in the corner and a full combo with landing 5L. So not using like a falling JL, but straight up just landing and doing a 5L. So they did that by slightly getting the opponent out of the corner, and that allows us to continue the combo off the wall bounce, right? If your opponent is too close to the corner, not enough time, but its opponent is